control, and confidence with your money, your way. It's not about the zeros. So what is it all about? Let's find out. Now here's your host and weekly friend, Jennifer Jost.
Hey y'all, welcome back. So glad you're checking out this episode. So this is a series that I just started. I really love it. It's called Live Your Diamond Life, Authentic Q&A for Women. This is going to be chapter 3. I've done obviously 1 and 2, and now we're going to be doing chapter 3. I really like this because I've been in this industry for decades, and I've met with thousands of people over the years between being a certified divorce financial analyst, a certified money coach, a private wealth advisor, and done lots of seminars, lots of workshops, and I've talked to so many people. And these are questions that I've received throughout the years. And I wanted to do a live show to just, do the question and answer with people coming on, but that hasn't worked out. So I decided to just keep tally of all these questions and then actually put it in a show. So here we are. Today's show's chapter 3 is when life changes your financial plan. Now, I know y'all out there have a financial plan. I know you're all saying not. Okay. You might have a financial plan because you know where your statements are and that you're saving some money on a monthly basis. And you might think that's a financial plan. As a financial advisor, I'm telling you it's not, but that's okay. So I'm going to go through some questions that I've received about that. Number 1, what should someone do first when the unexpected life changes and affects their finances? So we all know life changes, right? My dad used to always say there's nothing more consistent and more inevitable than change. And once we embrace that just as human beings, I think our lives get easier because every time it changes, I'm like, yep, everything changes, everything changes. And when I'm in a bad spot, which I'm going to tell you a little secret right now, we just got back from Cancun. 7 of us went to Cancun and every single one of us got Montezuma's revenge. Yep, that's what I'm experiencing right now. Just saying. I'm going to have a flat stomach shortly, and I'm looking at the best part of that, but I've not been able to do anything for a week. Like it's been so long, and I probably have another day or 2. So anyways, that's changed my life, right? Completely. So every time bad things happen as well, I'm like, okay, nothing more inevitable than change. And that's changed my life because I am usually busy and I just can't be. I have to be home. I have to be home this whole week. So I hope you haven't experienced that. But if you have, you know exactly what the heck I'm talking about. Okay, what do we do? First, we're going to pause and we're going to breathe. Everybody take a big breath with me. Doesn't that just feel good? When I first came into personal growth, well, I've kind of been into personal growth since I lost my kids in 1993 just to survive at that point. But the older I got and the more busier, I used to get really busy to waylay the feelings of anything that might be coming up. And I would just pack my calendar with stuff. So when I started doing personal growth at that point, I literally set a timer on my clock, on my phone for 3 times a day to breathe, to pause and breathe. Then I did it every hour, so that I got used to stopping, pausing, and breathing. Just that right there takes you from a level 10 to 7, from 7 to 5, from 5 to 3. Like it literally is just going to bring down the anxiety. It's going to bring down the stress. It's going to bring down the rat race feeling, the go, 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 and calm our nervous system. Our nervous system rocks, y'all. And we freak it out so many times. And we learn to live that way. So we think it's normal, but it's not. So we're going to stop, pause, and breathe. When unexpected life changes happen, it could be as big as divorce, a job loss. It could be just choosing for a job change. It could be an illness like Montezuma's revenge. It could be a major transition like me. I just bought my house last year. I've been in my house for almost 1 year now. Has it been 1 year? Yep, just about 1 year now. So that was a huge change. I moved across the country from California to North Carolina. So I live in Charlotte, North Carolina now. Like that's a huge change. And I came with 1 pod. Can you believe that? I had 4,300 square foot house down to 1 pod because it was time, right? It was time to just start all over here. So any big changes like that, we want to stop, take a breath. We need to realize that yes, there's financial aspects to it. Yes, everything affects our money, right? But first, it is emotional. Everybody put your hand on your heart. Doesn't that feel good? I just love this. I love doing this. I love doing this in the sun. I love doing this before I go to bed. I love this doing this in the shower just to relax. It literally just makes me relax. As soon as I do that, I'm like, I'm safe. I'm calm. I'm okay. I'm safe. I'm calm. I'm okay. Everything's good. The universe has got my back. Everything's always working out for me. My money's making money while I sleep. All my wonderful mantras that I love. Just this like cues all that up. So this change is going to affect us emotionally. We have to know that first. We have to give ourselves permission to slow down, calm our nervous system, settle in, and we can make the decisions from that place. When we are up here, angry, stressed, anxious over here, we don't want to make a decision from that height of stressful energy, because that decision is going to bring us more of that, which we don't want. We all want more love, joy. I would say sex, drugs, and rock and roll, but we can't say that. So we're going to say sex and rock and roll and joy. How about that? We want always to increase joy in our life. That's what everything's always about. We think we're going to buy that to make us feel better. We think we're going to go there to make us feel better. Everything's about making us feel better. So we want to be able to do that from the inside. So when we have a big transition, first thing we want to acknowledge the shock. Acknowledge what it's doing to our system. Even strong, capable people feel disoriented when life changes suddenly. I don't know about you, but I'm a badass, strong, powerful person. I am. I'm a business owner. I'm a badass boss. I'm a badass mom. Sometimes I don't feel that way. But I'm a badass friend. I can always be better at everything, right? But that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I'm badass now. And even that, this Montezuma's revenge has taken me out this week. A couple months ago, something else happened. A really good friend from my past passed away. And that took me out for a little bit too. So even though we can be strong, we could be amazing, we could be smart, we could be empathetic, we can be compassionate, we could be great people, we're still going to be affected. So we have to acknowledge the shock. Okay. It's normal to fear. It's normal to feel fear. It's normal to feel anger. It's normal to feel confused. Anything around the grief, anything like that. Naming how you're feeling reduces the pressure. Yay! We want to fix everything immediately, right? So name it. Name it. You can Google this or chat it or whatever you want to use. I don't want to give any instructions on that part, but emotional scale. Look up the emotional scale. It is life-changing. I was fortunate enough to raise my kids in a beautiful school back in California, and we were taught the emotional scale from the get-go. So they were taught how to recognize their emotions from day one and what their emotions mean to them. So check out the emotional scale, because sometimes we don't know what we're feeling and how we're feeling that, right? So we want to name it. How am I feeling right now? Well, I am honest. I'm feeling a little anxious. I'm always anxious doing these podcasts just because I'm being real and I'm out there, right? Okay, so we name that. Okay, big deal. I'm real and out there. Who cares? I have like 200 freaking listeners. Who cares? All right, next. But you are the most important one. You get a car. You get a car. Okay, I'm just kidding. Clearly, I'm silly with no food for a week. Okay, we want to name our feelings. Second thing, we want to focus on stability first. Instead of trying to solve the entire situation right now, whatever it might be, what we need to do right now to feel stable. That's it. Just one thing. And the first thing is always breathe, right? I just want to breathe. Then I want to just understand what's happening. If this is a financial situation, I want to understand the numbers, because what we think in here is happening is not happening. I guarantee you, it's not happening. So I know that when we think, I think this is this, I think this is this. Okay, this is how much I spend on this. Baloney. It is not true. You have to know the actual numbers, which is why I always have my clients love their numbers. Yep, I absolutely want you to love your numbers. No matter what, we have to get to know our numbers and love our numbers. You don't have to go in by yourself because it's scary sometimes. So bring a friend, bring a money coach. Whoop, whoop, just saying. Bring your financial advisor, bring your spouse, bring somebody so you don't have to go by yourself. And this is not doing this with shame or blame. This is doing with just to get to know the actual facts. Once we understand the facts is when we can make a change. I hope that makes sense. So we need to get some organization going, right? Number 3, gather the information without judgment. We're not judging. We're not looking at that going, oh, I can't believe I did that. I can't believe you did that. If it's a spouse or whatever, we just want to gather all of our statements, gather our account balances, our bills, our income sources, and we just want to be aware of it, not blaming it. So I have a big spreadsheet that I have with all of my commitments. I call them commitments because it's my choice if I want to pay that electric bill or not. It's my choice. I can always write a thing on there. Thank you. I'll pay you next month. Thanks for the electricity. And I don't know about you, but especially this week, I have loved my water, right? I've loved my toilets. I loved my water because that's what I've been drinking. I love my water company. Love, love, love them. So thank you, water company, for sending me water. Thank you, plumbing company, for making sure that I have a beautiful throne to sit on and I don't got to worry about digging a ditch. I don't got to worry about laying a pipe. Like we can literally turn everything in our life around to gratitude and appreciation from the stressful side of things. Okay, number 4, we're going to just take one small step. We are not going from 0 to 100. We are going from 0 to the very next step to get us the very next feeling that we want to get, which is usually clarity, calm, and joy, right? So when big life changes can make your finances feel completely overwhelming, choose one manageable action. It could just be reviewing your expenses now. It could just be getting my bills online today. That's it. Tomorrow, it might be looking at my Chase statements. That's it. The next day might be looking at my bank statements. That's it. Like it could be something very minor, or I'm going to block off the whole day, rock my music, light my candles, put on some comfy clothes and dig in and download all my statements, download or open up all my bills that I might have. And I might say, hey, this is my money date day. All my clients have a money date. We all have to fall in love with our money and have a good relationship with our money. So however you choose to do that is amazing. And it's just one step and everyone is different. That's why when we hear all this stuff out on the news at MSNBC, CNN, all this stuff, none of it's right because it has nothing to do with you. Do not listen to anything financial because it has nothing to do with you and your circumstance. Susie Orman, nope. She's not your financial advisor. No, 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 no. David Ramsey. No, 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 no. No, he is not your financial advisor. You might want to listen to them to get out of debt and to get to a certain place. But once you're there, once you're making over $85,000 a year, and once you're out of debt, that's when you need a financial advisor, a certified money coach. You need some help to get to your personal customized situation to help you with your very next step. Does that make sense? Okay, so we're going to make that small step. Every time you do that, y'all, we get a pat on the back. Yep, pat myself on the back. Absolutely. In fact, what I had my clients do at one point as well is get one of those apps that round up on your purchases so that when you spend $6.50, it's going to put 50 cents in a little side bucket for you, and it's going to take $7 out of your account. So now you have this side bucket. So every month I would have my clients go spend that on whatever the heck they wanted. That was permission for them to have a really good time. Now I know it's not much. It might not be much depending on how much you spend, but so what? It's like free money. Like just know that that's yours to do whatever you want. That helps build your confidence as well. Okay, number 5. Separate emotion from decision timing. Okay. So when we're feeling this, it's okay to be emotional. That's obvious. We're going to be emotional around a lot of financial decisions and a lot of things that come up in our life that slap us in the face, right? That I want to make sure that you do not make a decision inside that emotion. Give yourself time before making that decision. Major decisions as well. Investments, housing, long-term plans. These are big things that affect your life, right? So make sure it's not coming from the emotional heightened state. We want to separate that from the timing. You do not have to make a decision right this second. Now, sometimes we do need to make decisions immediately, right? Like we only have a certain amount of time. I know clients that say, I will never make a decision that same day. They always sleep on it, no matter what. 24 hours, they sleep on it. Now, I'm a money coach, right? So I've hired several coaches in my life. And there's a lot of coaches that give you that fast acting timing bonus to do right today, right? Which you would save that money if you made the decision today. No matter what, back away from it all. Go get in touch with your breath, get in touch with your clarity before you make any big financial decisions. I get calls all the time from my clients. Hey, I'm buying this car right now. I'm at the lot. Okay, great. Let's walk through it. Whatever it might be, right? I'm buying this coaching program. This is where I'm at. This is how I feel. This is where it's at. Even the emotional side of you think something's going to solve these emotions is not a reason to purchase it. And a lot of us in the personal growth coaching industry, we think that if I just buy this program, I'm going to feel so much better and it's going to answer all my problems. It's not. Have I bought amazing programs? Absolutely. They've been instrumental in my life, but it's not going to solve my emotional problem. In fact, the biggest program that I purchased that changed my life so much, I had to go hire another coach to handle the emotions around the first program that I purchased, which was just as much. So it's not about fixing your emotional situation. It's about getting you to your next step that you want in your life. I hope that makes sense. Okay, number 6. This is my favorite. Ask for support. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You cannot do it alone. Now, can you do it alone? Okay, maybe some people are going to do it alone, but you're going to do it less funly. Okay, is that a word? You're not going to have as much fun doing it. You're going to probably spend more money, way more time. Please, you might be able to do it faster, better, stronger, faster, Superman wise, if you ask for support. You do not have to carry all of this alone. Financial advisors, coaches, attorneys, trusted friends that can provide clarity. You might even have a mentor in your family that is living the lifestyle that you want. You might want to ask them things. Seeking help is not a weakness. Please. We go to doctors all the time with no problem. Just think of us as money doctors. We're your money doctor. We have to get underneath. And I can tell you, once I went to therapy. I've been going to therapy since 1992, off and on. And then I moved to coaches because I believe that therapy, we look back to figure out where it came from. Coaching, we put this forward. It's how do we know? We already know what happened. So now we want to put it forward in our life. And how can I make these beliefs and these attributes that I've gained all these lives, this wonderful codependency, how can I make this shit work for me? How do I do that? So that's what coaches do for us. So coaches putting it in a great perspective of where we're at now, and they get to know us to where we want to be. They can help us get there. That's what I do for my clients, right? In all different aspects of their life. So we do need support. I have someone doing my taxes. I have someone doing my accounting. Dude, I have someone doing my landscaping. I'm not going to do that. I have someone cleaning my house. I hate cleaning house, whatever. I love to cook. And I hate shopping. Instacart shops for me a lot now. I know that's a guilty pleasure and it's part of my spending plan, and I'm okay with that. So I will not go out to dinner as much as I will because I'm using Instacart instead. That's fine because I love to cook. It's just for me, and it gets boring, and sometimes I don't want to do it, but I love it. I don't even mind doing dishes these days. I used to hate that. But anyways, we want to get to know ourselves, so we ask for support where we need it. I have called my friends many a times from many places. My friend Sherry just helped me with my son, Parker. This whole week, she was instrumental helping him get in his new place. Family, my stepkids are amazing. Love them so much. They helped Parker move into his place this weekend. I mean, how great is that? We all need support. Please don't try to do this by yourself. There's so many different ways that we can ask for support and receive support. And I live in an amazing new community I moved into 2.5 years ago, almost 2.5 years ago. And people are so supportive here. And we know that. And nobody abuses it. And we know that, I can't tell you how many times people have said, what can I get for you? Do you need anything this week? Because I missed so many events this week. And they're like, oh, I heard you're sick. What's going on? Do you need any help? So many. I love that. And it's like, no, I'm all good. I'm Instacarting my coconut water, my rice, bananas, all that great stuff. So, ask for support. Now, let me ask you this. When was the last time someone asked you to help them? Think of that in your head. The last time somebody asked you to help them. How did it make you feel when you did help someone? It makes us feel good. It makes us feel valued. It makes us feel purposeful. It makes us feel like we maybe know something that can help someone else, do something that can help someone else. It makes us feel good. So please don't hesitate to ask someone else for support, because you're going to give them the gift of this joy of feeling like they can help someone else. Okay. We all, and I know it's hard. It's hard for people to help us. So you can pay me to help you. How does that make it? Does that make it feel better for you? Just saying. Okay, I am so happy that you're all here, and I hope you've actually learned something, maybe heard something in a different way. I hope you laughed, because that's what it's all about. Laughter and tears go together. We heal with both. And I hope you check out my other episodes, especially in the Live Your Diamond Life Q&A. And I can't wait for you all to be able to say, I rock my finances.
We appreciate you joining us today, and don't forget to subscribe to the Rock My Finances YouTube channel for more engagement and bonus content. Tell me, what is your money story? Let's find out with Jennifer right here on K4HD Radio and Talk4 TV. It's not about the zero, it's about the F word, feelings. Feelings Jennifer can't wait to explore with you next week. Until then, let's all say, I rock my finances.